and welcome to Planet Outlook. I'm joined today by Mr. K.K. Sai, who's the Senior Vice President, Marketing of Berger Paints. Thank you, Mr. Sai, for your time and welcome to Planet Outlook.
Thank you, Mr. Ananda.
So, Mr. Sai, I want to begin today's our chat by asking you about this new product that Berger has launched, the Silk Breathe Easy, which is a very high-end kind of interior paint, and which has some remarkable features and which Berger aims to kind of fight one of the major concerns of our environment, which is air pollution.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ananda, for giving me this opportunity. Silk Breathe Easy, as you rightly said, is our offering in the luxury segment of the paint industry. It is an interior luxury emulsion paint. No, as you rightly said, it has got certain interesting properties which are very, very relevant for the current times. So it has got two major types of benefits. One, like all luxury emulsions, are supposed to have very, very high aesthetics. Now, that's very important, and hence that this particular product delivers that in an ample fashion. And the second important aspect which we have looked at is basically protection. Protection in a broader sense. Like protection, health, hygiene, all comes under the protection umbrella. So basically, what we have looked at is the problems in the cities. Now it is not restricted to the major cities, even the tier 2 cities as well. The problems, one, of course, is unfortunately the COVID problem, which is there, which we thought possibly, all of us thought possibly is going to go away, but unfortunately, it has hit us even harder in the second wave. So that's one issue which is there currently. The hygiene issue in terms of the bacterial infections, people touching the wall, children especially, and the way the bacteria can spread, is a very, very issue which will always remain. And then the third and possibly what is the most invisible portion of all is what is called the indoor pollution. So like all of us are aware of what is the exterior pollution, because we all live in the cities, we see the vehicles, the smoke, the smog, that this kind of pollution, it is very, very visible. And hence there is a very heightened awareness for all of us. But what is not very clear and transparent to all of us is the indoor pollution. And we are spending, thanks to this COVID, working from home, plenty of time we are spending in our houses. And this indoor pollution, by reputed research agencies, is supposed to be almost 5 times that of the outdoor pollution. So what is this indoor pollution coming due to? So one is, the furniture, the furniture which we have, whether it is the sofas, even the electronic items like television, etc. They all emit, there are invisible gases like your formaldehyde. So that's a huge issue because formaldehyde is basically a carcinogen, and it is silently attacking us, and we are not aware of it. And if you go abroad, this is a very important criteria in any paint, that you have to have something what is called a formaldehyde abatement. So that's a big issue which is there. Traditionally, paints have always focused on what is called having a low volatile organic content, what is called a low VOC, that is a very less emission of solvents and etc. Which Breathe Easy is actually an ultra low VOC, in the sense like it's a very low volatile organic content. In fact, the brand is for the ultra low VOC certified by Singapore Green Label certification we have, that it is an ultra low VOC product as well. So this particular brand tends to take care of this particular issue of the indoor pollution. One is due to the formaldehyde, as what we have basically discussed. There are other important elements like what is called the SOx and NOx gases, The SOx and NOx is typically like SO2 or NO2 as what we have read in our chemistry. So these are the kind of gases which come from the cooking and also from the some outdoor pollution which does enter inside the houses. And what these does is it basically harms your pulmonary tract. And because of that, we are now get more susceptible to both viral and bacterial infections. So these are the major issues which are there for the indoor pollution, which we thought is like, why not develop such a product which can be like attack all these issues, basically antibacteria, anti-pollution, and anti-COVID as well. It was a very challenging task because traditionally people all feel that paint is what is a low technology product, it is aesthetics. We don't actually, even consumers, we don't understand, like how a paint can take care of all this. But paint actually now is moving into the cutting edge of technology, because paint actually we combine in a paint. What do we have? We have something called a binder. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit technical into it. Without getting technical, I'm trying to explain. It has got a binder, which is basically a polymer. All right. So, and then we have various additives. So it is the mixture of the polymer and the additive, and the way it is created and spread in the matrix, which can create all these these benefits. So this is what we have developed. So the challenge was, like, since it is not visible, like how will a consumer believe? The consumer, how will he believe something which he cannot see? If I just claim that, okay, it is killing bacteria, or it is basically preventing surface transmission from the walls of COVID, and also what you call the anti-pollution, how will we people believe it? So hence we had what you call, we went into extensive certification for this
So
particular
I'll just
product.
want to interrupt you here
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
certification issue. I want to ask you. We'll talk about the certification.
yeah.
But how long did it take you to bring out such a pioneering product?
Actually, we were working on it for the last year or so, but we were, frankly speaking, we were not working on the COVID element on it. So the bacterial element was being worked upon, and the pollution, we were already very close to launch at that point of time. We had to, in fact, re-engineer the product to add the anti-COVID element into it. So that's the way the product was developed. It was developed initially not to be anti-COVID. It was more of an anti-pollution and an antibacterial product, and hence COVID was also a very relevant thing. And we wanted to develop a product which is a serious product, because it is a very important issue, a burning issue currently. And if a paint can contribute to a certain extent, what is very important about interior paint is, it is a huge surface area. The walls are a huge surface area. If you look at your house, like possibly the largest surface area is not your furniture, it is the walls, right? So if you have a kind of a product which does something for the, whether it is COVID, bacteria, or tomorrow anything else, like tomorrow anything else, it could be a mosquito, could be anything else. So like, why not? Why not paint? Because after all, it is applied on a huge surface area. The chances of it coming into contact with the pathogens is very large, because the contact area is much high, very high. So this is the way we went about developing the product.
And since you were the first mover in this segment, were there any challenges of developing such a unique product?
The challenges was of course, like when there's always an intent to try to reduce the cost element for such a product. That's the one major challenge. Even though it is a luxury product, but in India there's always a limit to the price point. If you, even in the luxury segment, if you price it a bit too high, it will not sell. So one challenge was to price it at a price point similar to the current luxury products available in the market, possibly 5-10% more, not too higher than that. If it could have been higher than that, it would have been a problem. That was one particular challenge. Of course, the technological innovation was a challenge as well. And the third major challenge was the marketing of this particular product. Because as I said to you, it is difficult because we have other products, like we have a product like Easy Clean, which it's also an interior emulsion. But it is, as the word says, it is easy clean. You can demonstrate, or you can apply on a walls at various stains, and you can show that you are able to clean it off. It is a demonstrable benefit to the consumer. In this particular case, this is a product which having so many benefits, difficult to demonstrate. So the credibility is very important for the consumer. Why should the consumer believe that this product works?
So
There are many.
I'll come to that. So you were talking about certification a little back. So with this product, you are addressing the viruses, you are addressing the bacteria, you are addressing the VOCs, also as COVID. And you got this tested from a number of labs, just not one lab. So if you can tell that story.
So like one particular issue, Anando, was the fact that, there is not a single laboratory available which does everything, does all the things. So that was one major issue. Otherwise, we would have loved to have a one-stop window, for getting it tested. Unfortunately, such a thing is not there. So what we did is we had to go to multiple laboratories for testing. For the extreme ultra low VOC and etc., we went for the Singapore green label because it has got among the many architect and a specifier community. It is very well known because it is very, very stringent. It is very stringent. So hence we went for the Singapore for the green label. For the formaldehyde abatement, like Shanghai Institute of course, China is quite advanced in terms of the formaldehyde abatement and etc. We could have gone to Europe as well, but we went to China because it was more accessible for us. And so we got the certification of the formaldehyde abatement from the Shanghai Research Institute. Now, for coming for the critical of the hygiene, basically that is the antibacteria, antivirus, and the anti-pollution. In terms of the antibacteria benefits, we got it tested with Ross Life Science, which was a very reputed worldwide laboratory, Ross Life Science. And the Indian Medical Association was kind enough up to endorse our brand as an antibacterial brand. After they studied the entire results and performances, so they were able to endorse it for that. So that is very important to have it endorsed by the Indian Medical Association as well. As far as the COVID is concerned, it is a very difficult because the kind of claims, because you have to do it through the RT-PCR technology, how to take a swab from a wall surface, and get it tested. And so there are not many labs. And then at that point of time, the challenge was, every lab was very occupied. Even the few labs which are available were very, very occupied. And during a lockdown period, how do you give the samples also? So all these were challenges, and then fortunately, we got it tested actually in two places. One was the Rajiv Gandhi Institute in Kerala, which is in Trivandrum, which is a NABL accredited lab, but it is not the top rung kind of a lab to have the relevant credibility. So apart from that, we went for testing from which is called IMTech. Which is basically it is basically for IMTech in Chandigarh. This is a CSIR approved grade 3 lab. Grade 3 lab is where they do the what you call the pioneering research on viruses and other things. So this was approved by IMTech after they studied the entire product and they approved. So this was we got it approved from two places for the COVID. And for the as I was telling you, that pollution, we were actually working on it for quite some time. So we got basically one was from a laboratory. This was basically again an Equinox laboratory in Mumbai, which is a pioneering laboratory in the air purification. And what we did also was some interesting experiments we conducted, because we have what is called an express painting service. This is an express painting services where if a consumer wants to paint his house, he dials our express painting service, which we call it a faster cleaner. And because of the COVID times, we call it a safe express painting, basically faster, cleaner, and safer, where all the safe practices were maintained for the workers, having the Arogya Setu app. We made a consumer app, temperatures were recorded, sanitation, basically, and all the masks, everything was done. So we had, this was going on for quite some time for these sites. So what we did is that in these areas which were painted around 9 months, 12 months earlier with our Silk Breathe Easy, we got it actually tested by a third party. Got it tested by a third party in Calcutta, where they took a probe. They took a probe and they checked, like after artificially creating an atmosphere, like if you burn a lot of incense sticks and a lot of other kind of a thing, lot of SOx, NOx and will get emitted, and that goes up, and that will go up. And then they observe, they observe with a probe the how much it is able to reduce. How much it was able to reduce? It was almost to that limit of almost, it was 45 to 55% reduction of the SOx and NOx gases came from the various sites. We cannot be absolute and say it will be exactly 45 or 55. It comes out in a range. So it was a significant reduction which was there. In fact, what was interesting was, like after we made these claims, some other companies also made the claims on anti-COVID and etc. And rightly so, we were all asked by the Advertising Council to justify our claims, right? So rightly so, like it's a very important, serious thing, So they had a third-party expert. So we demonstrated all the, apart from the certificates, we showed all the relevant, including the antibacterial also was shown in an express painting site. So we took a wall which was 9 months old painted wall, and we took a swab from the wall, a portion from the wall, and then we got it tested for bacterial culture. It was shown to them. It was fine. It was working. So this our claims was validated by the Advertising Council and by their experts, and hence like we were able to continue our advertising. We had to pull off for some time, but then we continued our advertising with a minor modification. That yes, it was always that our product prevents surface transmission. It doesn't. It cannot. It is not an air purification that it will kill the virus floating around in the air. Yes, if the virus in the air comes in contact with the wall, it will kill it. It will kill it, but it has to come in contact with the wall. So hence, so this is how we were able to improve the credibility for our product.
Also, it's a very new product, Mr. Sai. So, is there any data that you have on the longevity? It's how many years will the paint stand, or will be do its this
Basically,
function?
we have data for for the bacteria. We have a data simulation data for more than 2 years. For more than 2 years, we have a data. It will last. And for the anti-pollution data, I think it will last for 1.5 to 2 years for sure. 1.5 to 2 years for sure. After that, it will basically, what happens is there is an active ingredient. There is an active ingredient on the wall, and it starts getting consumed over a period of time. So our lab results, practical data have shown for 1 year, because unfortunately the product itself was launched over a year back. So we don't have practical data for more than 1 year. But our experimental data in terms of basically the utilization of this active ingredient shows that it should last around 1.5 to 2 years. After that, you don't have to remove the entire paint. All you need is just apply with just one coat.
Okay.
You just have to apply just one coat on it, and it'll again start performing. So that's the beauty of this product. You don't have to paint your house completely again. Yeah.
My last question is, I know this is a very niche super premium product, but air pollution affects everybody, people like me, people like the common people. So is there a product, is Berger thinking of a product for the masses, a similar product for the masses? Because air pollution is something which doesn't divide the rich or the poor.
Yes, you are absolutely right. The technology behind the product, unfortunately, currently it is not a very affordable kind of a product. It is not as if that we don't want to make this product for the masses. We would love to do that. But the way the product formulation was coming, that it was coming towards on the higher side. And since it was coming on the higher side, so we had to develop the aesthetics elements to suit the customers. It was possibly, we were trying to make it as economical as possible, because we would also like, like more and more people to benefit, but unfortunately it was not coming. But however, there's always a chance, like with improvement in technologies, like the cost will start coming down. What is possible is, like, see, currently we have a product which has got so many benefits, right? It is antibacterial, antivirus, and anti-pollution. But if we want a pure anti-pollution kind of a product, and if the consumers feel that it is very relevant especially the middle class or the other kind of people, they feel that it is relevant and they feel that they are ready to buy such a product. Because a few years back, India was not ready for even a low VOC product. Now, what you call, people are very much aware, very much aware of all this. So it is possible. It is possible to develop an anti-pollution. I won't say possibly for the masses, might be a challenge, but basically for at least the middle class, we can possibly bring a product which will be slightly toned down in terms of the other benefits, like the aesthetics, and could be the other benefits like your virus and etc. But anti-pollution benefit is deliverable, right? Deliverable for an indoor paint. We would love to, actually, it is my dream also to try to give a product for the exterior as well. Because, the exterior is a very important thing. The unfortunate is that in exterior, so we are living in a city, right? I'm living in a condominium, like I don't have control of what is going on the exterior. I have got control of only my inside of my flat, right? And so now the point is, if it is an individual house, if I just paint one house which has got anti-pollution, it will have no effect. It has to be that entire society, if there is a gated community, the entire gated community has to paint with such a product for it to have an effect. For that, we'll need some kind of a government regulation or some kind of a thing for. Otherwise, there's no logical reason why a builder will do it. Builder will, why should I do it? Like, it increases my cost. Why will I do it? So unless that awareness, if you leave it in a natural way, the awareness will take a lot of time. If the government puts in some regulations, okay, why not go? Because the cost is not going to be that much for an exterior product, which will be a good anti-pollution. So if that such a thing is possible, then it would be a very good product for the exteriors as well. We have the product which is ready, but I don't know whether it will sell or not. That's the correct.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Sai, for joining us. Wonderful to hear, and I wish and I hope that Berger comes with a mid-range product soon. I'm not saying a low cost.
No, I think it's you have actually galvanized our thought process even more after this interview. Yeah. And I assure you that we will definitely try our level best to introduce such a product as early as possible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You stay safe, Mr. Sai.
Yeah, absolutely safe. Thank you. You too. Thank you.